The Long Way Round. Molly, the yellow engine, was enjoying herself on the island of Sodor and knew it very well. A few days after delivering some empty freight cars for the engines, she soon became friends with them. Despite how sensitive she is, she's a kind engine who often whistles hello to anyone she meets. One day, Sir Topham Hatt came to see her. "Today, you are to take a new beam to the suspension bridge, some pipes to the smelters, and some coal to the docks," he said. "Yes, sir," said Molly, and she steamed away. When Molly arrived at the yards, she coupled up to the freight car with the new beam and set off. But as she was about to make her way, Arthur arrived. "There's some maintenance work at Crossby Tunnel," he said. "If you take the car with the new beam on the tracks, they'll weaken." "Thank you for telling me," said Molly, and she steamed away. Molly went along the line which led to Titmouth. But then there was trouble. She came across the same tunnel where an elephant got stuck in, pushed and whooshed Henry many years ago. The beam was too wide to go through it. "Now how should I get to the suspension bridge?" Molly thought. Then Murdoch arrived with some empty flatbeds. "There's a line which goes over a canal bridge which leads to the loop line," he said. "You'll probably be able to get to the suspension bridge there." "Thank you, Murdoch," smiled Molly, and she set off to find the line which led to the canal bridge. As soon as Molly found the line which went over the canal bridge, she made her way without any trouble. At last, she finally arrived at the suspension bridge. As Molly uncoupled from the freight car, she steamed away to collect the freight cars of pipes. As Molly coupled up to the cars, she set off. But as Molly arrived at Marron Station, she saw Harvey with the breakdown train. "There's been an accident at Crunk Station," he said. "You're going to have to go to the main line loop." "Sure thing," said Molly, and she set off. But as she approached the junction, there was trouble. The signalman stepped out of the signal box and explained what was going on. "The switches have been jammed," he said. "You're going to have to take the coastal route." Molly felt worried about a greed, and she steamed away to find the coastal route. She soon made it across the coastal route and made her way to the smelter's yard. Soon Molly arrived at the smelter's yard. After that, she went to the coaling plant to collect the cars of coal and take them to the docks. Molly soon collected the cars and steamed away to the docks. As she made her way, she didn't get into any complications. She arrived at the docks just in time. Sir Topham Hatt was waiting. Before he could tell Molly that she caused confusion and delay, the driver stepped out. "It wasn't Molly's fault," he said. "There has been a few complications, and we had to take the other routes." "Even so," Sir Topham Hatt went on, "we mustn't let this happen again." Molly had to agree. The next day, as Molly did her jobs, she didn't get into any complications and took the right routes to her destinations. After that, she didn't run late while going in the different directions again.